So imagine this scenario. You have this very old looking computer that was upgraded to Windows 10, but hasn't been upgraded in years, which is okay. The problem is it's going to keep automatically updating this version of Windows 10 until it reaches version 21H, which which I have a very bad experience when it comes to older tech like this. Tends to slow down the performance. It's just a general disliking. So naturally, you want to find a different alternative, which is why today I'm gonna see if I can downgrade this old computer to where it originally should belong. In Windows 8.
In order to downgrade this computer, I went to the Microsoft software download webpage. Now, just keep in mind that I previously recorded this segment back in July 2022, so if you do see a difference in the screen, it may just be because of that. I then clicked on the link to go to the Windows 8.1 ISO download. Here I just read the system requirements and made sure how to install the thing, even though I kind of didn't. And then I selected my edition. In my case, I went for the standard Windows 8.1. The K and KN versions are kind of derivative, don't really give a lot of features. So I decided to just do the plain 8.1. Now, when it comes to choosing between a 64-bit and 32-bit, you should go to your settings and on the system category, go to About, and that will tell exactly which processor you're using. From there on out, I spent the next 30 minutes literally going through the internet to find a way to get the ISO file burnt onto a boot drive, which the older models didn't really work until I found Rufus. Now, Rufus is a really good program because it's a universal ISO installer for Windows, Mac, and Linux. After some patience and finally figuring out how Rufus works, I got the ISO file installed on my boot drive, which is basically a very old flash drive that I cleared. With that being said, this is just a friendly reminder to make sure to back up everything before doing this. The flash drive, the computer, everything. Because no one wants to deal with data loss throughout this process. And downgrading this computer to an older version of Windows will cause you to lose your data. But now with that out of the way, we can continue with the installation process.
Alright, so we should be ready to go with this installation. I just gotta sign in real quick. Well, this is the moment of truth. See if this little 8 gig thing was enough to store all of the Windows 8 installation files. So let's plug her in. Alright, so it does read the drive. I believe the setup should be right here under this. Hello? Oh. Well, I guess we're not going to do that. So, for some reason, this was really locked down. This is an old laptop that I don't have administrative privileges, as seen through the File Explorer. Let's see, if you go to the boot ID, click on Setup. Yeah, it's not that means I don't have administrative privileges. So I'm going to try a backdoor route, and I'm going to shut down this computer and then boot from the USB, and supposedly this should work. This should boot to the Windows 8 setup. So this is just one last this could be our last look into Windows 10, old Windows 10. It was very brief knowing you, but now it is time to sign out. Alright, so we go, click here, then shut down. And you can see me. Hello. Alright, so it looks like it's been shut down, so we're gonna power this back up and then try to go into the boot setting, which should be F2 or F8. So we're just gonna spam. Is it F2? It's F8? No, it's F2. No, is there a boot menu? How about F12? Huh. That is strange. Let's try that again. Was it F2? F8? It should be F2 or F8 with these Toshibas. Question is, which one is it? It's not F2. Oh, it is F2. Okay, cool. That's what we needed. Alright, so now we are in the BIOS. And now we're going to go into our boot menu here. So now we need to make sure that that USB drive is on the first boot order. So that will boot directly to the USB drive, which should boot up to the Windows 8 setup. So now we've done that, we can do a save and exit, which is F10, and save changes, yes. So this will now boot directly to the USB. This should do that. Is it doing something? Okay. Yes! Alright, we're there! We're nearly there! Yes! Alright, so now we're in the Windows 8 setup screen. It's all being booted on this little sucker here. So make sure you just keep that plugged in throughout the process while it's being installed. So now it's time to get this all installed. So for language, I'm going to use the US. Time and currency, I'm going to use US. And then the keyboard method, it's all just US. So next, hit next. So obviously over here this says repair your computer just in case. This is, I guess, is a fail-safe to make sure that you're making a mistake. But we are consciously aware that we're downgrading this, so let's hit install now. Alright, startup is starting. Alright, so now we're going into the collecting information stage. This is just for thanking for joining Windows 8. Yeah, by the way, I'm not. This is all within legal bounds. You know, no breaking the law here. I haven't downloaded a pirated version. Yep, we're clear. Next. So now it says, now you get to this interesting thing. So in theory, if you have a .old file, you could be able to recover this version, but we don't have that on this desktop, so we do need to use the custom So install only, and then make sure you find the drive with the biggest size, because that's going to be your hard drive. And by the way, if you haven't backed up your thing now, this is literally the last chance you get to back up your computer, because it's as soon as you choose this, it's going to wipe everything. Everything will be wiped, so always double check on your backups. I've already done that, so we're going to click on the this really big honkin' partition, which in my case is a terabyte. This is about a terabyte. So we'll do that. Click next. And it's just giving you a final warning. If the partition you've chosen contains files from a previous Windows installation, these files and folders will be moved in a folder named windows.old. You will be able to access windows.old, but you'll not be able to use your previous version of Windows. This is just to make sure that this is normal. This is normal for Windows Protocol. They keep a .old version just in case your new version of Windows craps out and you have to jump back, into the Wayback Machine. But we don't want to do that. We're just going to say okay and move on with the installation. And now it is on to step 2. It's going to install Windows 8. And now it's copying the files. And it's going to take a while to try to install this whole thing. You can see the progress bar is going up the wazoo. Now, in theory, this should restart the computer when everything is installed. So this is going to take a while. I may just stop the video here and kind of do a progress update once we get further along. Alright, we're almost done with phase 2 of the installation festivities. Almost getting the files ready for installation. These are almost being done, and we're about to have those features and upgrades being installed on this Toshiba. Or I should say, have these features and updates returned on this Toshiba, because this used to run Windows 8. So all of them are done. Those installing the features and updates actually finished really quickly, and now they're finishing up, and now it is about to restart the computer. My only question is it going to boot back up to the boot drive? If not, if so, I have to reset the boot order. Let's see if it works. Or wait, maybe it will work. Let's cross our fingers. God damn it. Alright. Yes, I know, I canceled it. Okay. Yes, cancel the Windows installation. It'll restart the computer again. We'll have to go back into F2, spam F2, and then we're going back into the boot. And now we need this hard drive to go on top of the boot order now. There we go. And then save and exit with F10. Yes. So hopefully it should go with the partially set up Windows 8. Still loading. It's the first time. And aha! Whoa, whoa. You can actually dual boot it? Screw that. That's awesome. That was so unintentional. I did not know you could actually dual boot. I didn't know it would automatically dual boot it. That is amazing. That's actually quite funny. Now I can think about it. Now hopefully I should have control of the 8.1. You can see it's almost ready to run Windows 8.1. Getting the devices ready. I think it's searching for, I think it's trying to install those drivers from this old Toshiba. We're nearly there. Alright, it's getting ready. Is this worth all this pain and suffering just to downgrade the damn thing? Now, as a further note, notice that I still keep that USB plugged in. I'm going to keep that USB plugged in throughout this installation process, and as soon as Windows 8 is completely installed, I will eject this USB. Because otherwise, I don't want to pull it out too early and then have this all crap out during the middle of the of a further installation or a setup. That's all precautionary. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's see, how long does it take? How long does it take for Windows to get ready? Getting Windows ready. 2 hours? Give me a break. This is a time-lapse worthy moment, by the way. Let's do it. So, it looks like it restarted. It may just because it's, I think it's all because it's, simply, doing like a, restart to make sure it's, what is it? It restarts in order to save the files. Will we do a dual booting feature like this? Oh wait, I think it's gonna go straight to 8.1. Hold up. Let me stop this time lapse that's running now 24 seconds. Yes! Let's go! We're running Windows 8.1! Alright. Let me switch to the main camera real quick and then we'll start doing the complete setup. So now we are at the home stretch. for doing this. So we can personalize choosing a color and a PC name. I think you can do like a slider in a sense. Hold up. This actually looks cool. Let me see. Look at this. It's an RGB Windows 8. Yo! RGB Windows 8 moment. Unfortunately, you can pick one color. Is that maroon? That really looks like maroon. I mean, I'm gonna use that color. But let's see, one last slider. Woo! That's so funny. Anywho, we'll use the maroon, and we already have our PC name chosen. Well, now we're going to get online, which I'm going to stop, which I'm going to kind of hide here, because I don't want people knowing what network I use. Alright, so I typed in the password. Alright, so now we get into settings. We have Express settings. We recommend these settings, which include occasionally sending info to Microsoft. You can customize these settings now or later. Automatically find and connect to devices and connect to on this network. Automatically install Windows updates. Really? I mean, at least they will only be doing security updates, so I'll give them that. Turn on Do Not Track in Internet Explorer. Damn. This was in 2013, and we are in 2022. Windows Internet Explorer has just retired, so I don't think we need this. Help protect your PC from unsafe files. This is just Microsoft Security Essentials. Help improve Microsoft software services and location services by sending us info. Use Bing. Not about some people who use Bing, by the way. Internet Explorer use page prediction. That's no longer usable. Let Windows and apps use your name. Let's see. Learn about Express settings. We're gonna customize, because I don't want people knowing exactly. Do you want to find PCs and automatically... So, do you want to find PCs, devices, content, and automatically connect to devices like printers? Yes for home and work networks. Yes. Update the PC settings, automatically install. I do not want... I don't know if this will allow me to just install on my own. I don't know much about Windows 8. This is something that will be interesting. So automatically install and recommend updates. I'll just keep it for now. We'll see what happens. Automatically get device drivers. Yes. Automatically update. Help protect your PC. Use Smart Screen Online to protect against malicious content. Yes. Send a do not track request to websites I visit in Internet Explorer. That's no longer necessary, so we're going to say off. In fact, since Windows Store is used, the only reason why I'm keeping this on is because Windows Store is a thing. I'm turning this off because Internet Explorer is no longer be usable. And I'll probably just uninstall it just because. Check online for solutions. Use Windows error reporting to check online for solutions. Off. Or actually on. Use compilers for Internet Explorer to improve. Internet Explorer is no longer usable. Or should no longer be usable. Help improve Microsoft products and services. Send some location data to Microsoft when location-aware apps are used. Nope. Send Microsoft info how I use my PC as part of the customer experience. Nope. Send Microsoft info on how I use help. Nope. Oh god, those are all automatically turned off. And we're just gonna probably turn all these off. Use Bing. Help Microsoft use my search history. No. Internet Explorer use? No. Let apps use my name and account picture? No. Let apps use my advertising ID for experiences across apps? Nope. Let Windows and app request my location for Windows location platform. Okay, so if that means request, does that mean I have to give them permission? Huh. I mean, I might as well keep it on for now. Hit bear prediction by sending info and files when Windows Defender is turned on. I'll keep that on. That is a yes. Yes. Alright. Everything else is nope. Next, you'll set up your account. Uh-oh. Alright, so now I have to sign in to easily get... Am I not able to? Oh, okay. So now here comes where I have to enter my Microsoft email. So you don't see me doing this right now, but right now I'm signing into my Microsoft account. Wait, can I continue without a Microsoft account? Yes! Now we can create a local account. Okay, cool. That's what we needed to do. Alright, so if your Microsoft account doesn't work, you can simply do a creating a local account, which is what we want to do. So our username will be Tyler, and then I'll enter a password. I'm not gonna show you what I type in. Alright, so now that's all said and done. That all good? Alright, cool. So now that's all said and done. We're now finalizing. Hi. We're setting things up for you. Alright, cool. We're this close. We're installing the apps now. I wonder if they'll greet us with the unlock feature. Alright, taking care of a few more things. Should be ready to go soon. Really like the RGB vibe with this setup, with this final setup screen. Alright, we're nearly there. You can see it says, "Don't turn off your PC." Almost there. This payoff is really worth it. You're almost home, buddy. I've been doing this since 10 in the morning. What time is it? 2 o'clock. We're literally near the finish line. It's taking quite a while to try to get everything all set up. That's fine. Take your time. Almost ready, and you're about to step into your new home, little laptop. There we go. We have run. We are now running Windows 8. Oh man. Is this something? In fact, now that it's all said and done, we can remove this hardware here. Yeah. Alright, now I want to see, just as first glance, what this start menu looks like. Wow. You can even minimize it if you want. Alright, so how do I get out? Oh, so I just pressed that. I just pressed the Windows key. Interesting. So, first thing I want to do, I want to go into the settings here. I want to go into control panel. Really interesting setup here. It's a dual usage here. So I want to go into system and enter my product key, because I think, let's see, go into system and security. Control panel home. How about here we go, system. So you can see it's running Windows 8, and it does keep the product key. It actually keeps it looks like it runs a different product key. Or wait, is it running the same product key? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Okay, we're good. We're good. I just thought that product key I had looked very similar to the one I had on my other Windows laptop, but it's alright, we're all good. As you can see, it's running Windows 8. If we go to run and type win var, runs Windows 8.1. So yeah, that is really about it. We have gotten this all done after about, I don't know, an entire work. Yeah, that's always cool. But we have gotten, everything is all said and done. And we have officially downgraded this Toshiba from Windows 10 back to its original operating system, Windows 8.1. Okay, so this is more of a follow-up to downgrading this to Windows 8. As you can see, it's been late in November, a few months after I actually downgraded it. And so far, I'm just starting to kind of enjoy it in a sense.
You can see I've kind of grown more with the with this kind of wallpaper for the start. I personally like how they keep the start full screen, as it just gives off a better, it just makes more sense to me. How if you're just gonna have a complete menu, you might as well have it just completely separate to everything else. So there's obviously something around like that. And if you have noticed that I'm going to intend to stream more with Windows 8.1 in the coming days or months, because in January 2023, because on January 10th, 2023, Windows 8.1 as we know it will no longer be in extended support. So if you ever want to see Windows 8 being done live as we count down to the final days, kind of a Unus Annus-esque expedition of Windows 8, feel free to catch some of the streams where I do stream Windows 8. I'm going to be doing that a little more often. But anyway, that's really it. I obviously didn't make a really good outro for when I completed the actual downgrading process, so I figured this would be good. But anyway, that's about it.